Yo, what is up guys? I'm coming at you here from sector 394 with a quick video of all the tier B defense waves starting down from wave 1 all the way up to wave number 9. Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted wave number 8, so I think I'm missing that one, but it was honestly a pretty easy wave. Wave number 9 was the hardest, I think, with the inferno, but in reality, all of tier B was pretty easy. Especially if you have night owls in your silos. I've got 2 level 9 silos with 8 night owls in each one, and those 18 night owls will get you through all of tier B, no problem at all. If you do not have night owls, you'll probably have to put in some base defense, but if you have special forces, you shouldn't really have any trouble with tier B, as long as you have decent turrets, napalms, and AA plasmas. Maybe put in some jackals to bait the waves that have a bit more units, but tier B is really easy in my opinion this wave around. Maybe it's because my base has been leveling up, so it can take out the whole tier with no problem. Tier A is probably going to be a bit more trouble, but I started off on tier B just to record it so I can show it to you guys. I also have all the attack waves, but this video is going to be only the defense waves, and then I'll upload the attack waves right after. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, I think we're like on wave 3 right now. You guys seen they're sending very little units. The units are kind of strong, but it's really small amounts of units. Nothing that's going to overpower your base. All they're sending is like war horses, nightmares, banshees, you know, the usual stuff. But as long as you got good turrets or decent base defense, you should be fine. I did the whole tier with absolutely no problems at all. The attacking, on the other hand, I guess is a bit tough if you don't have Kara level 20, but if you got Kara level 20, you have nothing to worry about. You can grind tier B all event long. So what wave are we on right now? We are on mission number 5, second wave. You guys see I don't have the special op equipped yet, but I recommend using Sirius Tail. Very helpful. I think it's in the gear store for like 4,000 medals, 4,500. It's a very good special op, especially when there's like one unit left out in the corner and you need to take it out. Those scorpions do a really good job, and they're really fast. Like right here, if I had it equipped, I could have just ran the scorpions down to the bottom, taking out all those units really fast, instead of having to wait for them to die. And I also took off one of my overwatches. You guys see my command center upgrade just finished, so I put floating heavy turrets, and I changed the overwatch to a hunter missile because this way the low levels will stop attacking me. Only the high levels will hit me now because that hunter missile is hard to get to, and you have to basically use a maverick missile, or you have to let your sandstorm take a hit, and that thing will do like 4 hours damage to a sandstorm. So the low levels are staying away from my base now. Only the high levels and the coiners are going to be hitting it, which is really great in my opinion. So I really recommend you guys get those hunters because they're so overpowered. So here you can see the waves are beefing up a little bit. They're starting to send in a bit more units, but it's still nothing that, you know, should overwhelm your base unless you're a really low level. And the prizes are pretty good. There's chances at gold components. I only got silver, unfortunately. I've been really wanting some gold stuff, but I don't think I've unlocked any gold components. I haven't done any of the sandstorm, the phantom bases, because my phantom's level 1. I don't plan on using it ever, and the elite phantom really doesn't look like it's that good. So I haven't been stealing much. I don't really want to waste my time. Even though it's only 80 bases, it would probably be a lot easier to get, but I don't know. This event, I'm really trying to grind and trying to get all the heroes, Dante, Jericho, because I've been seeing videos of them, and they are so freaking powerful, and their repair is so small, it's insane. So here you guys see those nightmares and the commandos. If you got night owls in the silos, they're absolutely no problem. It's just such an overwhelming amount of night owls that, you know, they won't be able to take them out. And then it also helps that nightmares and commandos, for the most part, can't really hit night owls unless they're right over them. So I think we're about halfway here through the tier B. It's still turning out to be a really easy tier. guess it does get a little bit harder towards the end, but the hardest thing you're going to have to deal with is an Inferno, and Inferno's really easy to take out with mines. You see here, these units at the bottom usually get held up, but because I had the Scorpion up, I was able to take them out fast. I really hate waiting there for 5 minutes, waiting for the units to die. So here we have another chance at gold, but I got another silver overload. Lame. Tier prizes are really nice this event. Even tier C, you get operators, and that's really awesome for the low levels. But tier B and tier A, tier B you're getting preservers, advanced preservers, so they train at level 20. And I think tier A you're getting the commando leaders and preservers. So those are just really good prizes because I hate having to waste XP on that because there's more important stuff to get, but I also need more special forces. So getting them as a tier prize is just so helpful. That way I don't gotta waste my XP. I also have that Tesla thing equipped. I don't really recommend it. It kind of sucks. It's level 1 and I don't plan on upgrading my Bastion thing. Bastion Maker, I forgot what it's called. I think they're good at level 1, but just the Orbital Hammer is really good at level 1. And if you upgrade it, it just costs a lot more resources. At level 1 is really cheap, so I recommend you guys leave it at level 1 unless you really want it stronger, because I'm sure at level 2 and 3 they're way stronger, but I feel like the damage to cost is not worth it, so I'm leaving them at level 1. But the Tesla thing sucks at level 1, so don't use it. The only one you should be using is the Orbital Hammer. That thing's a beast, but even without the Tesla I would have been able to do the tier, so you don't really notice in this video, but I'm sure in tier A defense waves it's going to make a big difference whether you have the Orbital Hammer or not. So we're getting closer to the end of the tier. Still really simple units, Hellhounds, Jackals. This can all be baited if you have a Viper X, if you have Jackals, if you have Ronin, I guess Ronin would work. They do send a Phantom though, so if your CC is lower level, the Phantom might take it out in one shot. I'm not sure, because I have the max CC and it took out half of it, so that might be kind of dangerous. You might want to move your CC out of the way, or like load up with special forces so that it kills a Phantom before it gets to the CC. That would probably work too. So now we are on mission. What was that? I didn't see what mission it was, but it's about 3/4 of the way done. My base is still, they haven't even gotten past the outside at all. Here's the Inferno. Oh, actually this is the last one. Yeah, this is wave number 9. So I missed wave number 8, unfortunately I deleted it, but wave number 9 has just an Inferno and Skybolt missile, I think. Basically it's super easy if you can take out the Inferno, but that's the hard part, taking out an Inferno, because Inferno got insane health. So earlier today Shadow Killer hosted like a live stream for the beginning of the event, and I was hanging out there and somebody gave a really cool tip on how to kill the Inferno, and they said use Riflemen near your mines and the Inferno will be drawn to the Rifleman. Put him in a straight line, the Inferno is going to run right through all your mines. So I didn't really understand how it would work. I thought the Inferno would like screw around and not really go in a perfectly straight line, but I was like, screw it, I'm just going to try it, because it's always really hard trying to set up your mines exactly so that the Inferno goes through all of them, and what ends up happening is the Inferno goes through a couple of them, but you didn't place them right, and then you got to redo it, but you got to wait for your mines to rebuild. So I was like, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to try this method, see if it works out. So I put in 12 Riflemen, and I put them in a perfectly straight line right next to my mines on both sides. First I was just going to put them on one side, but I figured it'd be better to put them on both sides, that way you could funnel it right into the middle. But I still wasn't sure it would work. I was like, this doesn't really seem like it's going to work at all. I figured the Inferno's range would take out all the Riflemen in one shot, but you guys will see in a moment. I also went outside to move my tunes. When you're in a jail during the event, it kind of sucks because you got to be on a constant alert. You can't let your tunes sit anywhere. I have them moving across the sector from one side to the other the whole time because they'll get sniped, and that'll ruin like half a day for me. So I moved them, and then I came back in to do the defense wave so we could see how this Rifleman trick worked and if it was going to work or not. So here's when I moved them on both sides. Originally I was going to do just one side, but I decided to put the Rifleman on both sides to funnel a little bit better. I also got one of the Scorpions and brought it over in case the Rifleman didn't work, and I found that the Scorpion worked a lot better, so definitely have the special op. It's really helpful. So here comes the Inferno, and there's a Scorpion I used after he killed all the Riflemen. But you guys are going to see this trick works really well. He went right for the Rifleman, and in a perfectly straight line, he went through every single mine and just died. It's insane. I was like, holy crap, that worked a lot better than I expected it to. And you guys see, I didn't even need all the mines to take him out. So yeah, basically your only bottleneck in this tier is going to be how long it takes you to repair those mines. And then at the end there, they send another missile, but that's no problem at all. So yeah, basically you're only going to be held back by the 3 hours it takes to repair your mines. And it's also only 6 gold if you're willing to coin it. I definitely think I'd be willing to coin it. It's, you know, worth it. And you have even more mines. You don't need all your mines. You know, I didn't use all my mines there. I still had like 6 more. So there you go. 3 hours, 19 minutes, or 6 gold. Whatever you guys want to do. 4 minutes repair on my Rifleman. Really easy way to take them out. So thanks to Shadow Killer for that tip. So yeah, guys, there's all the defense waves. I'll get started on the attacking video and get this one uploaded as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.